Coffee with Andy and Tracy.
Snazzy intro?
You want to do any kind of snazzy intro for me?
No.
Not even for our friends?
No.
You just going to do Angry Bird over there?
Yes.
Oh, hey guys.
You think I didn't see you reach up and turn that on?
Oh, I asked you before and you said no, and then I thought it was a great opportunity.
To show everybody how curmudgeonly I am?
Curmudgeonly.
We all know that's not true.
It's Wednesday, February 1st. Tomorrow is Groundhog's Day.
Tomorrow's Groundhog Day?
Tomorrow's Groundhog Day.
Wait, today's Wednesday?
Yes.
So it's
Hold on, Mike is talking to us off
Waffles
screen.
Wednesday.
Waffles Wednesday. Did you just make that up? Yes, he did. Okay.
That'd be great if we had a waffle iron. Or somebody that cared.
Or the desire.
That falls under the care category, doesn't it?
I guess it does. Anyway, in a couple days we did a video, I think. I posted my DeFusky video late last night and want to get some feedback on that. It's not my best stuff. It's pretty good. But after we put it together, I realized that there were so many more things and stories I wanted to tell about DeFusky, but I didn't get the footage or I didn't put it in. Like, of the residents that live there, there's a group of them that get together and do good things for other people. But that dates back to the beginning of the island. I'm not sure if they knew about it or not. But if something needs to be done, it's like what the church deacons would do in my hometown in Pickens. If the widow lady needed her grass cut, they'd go do it and never put their hand up or head up for any kind of recommendation or recognition. They just do it. It's just doing your good turn for the day, which is an old scout motto. And the fact that I heard 2 DeFusky residents mention it is pretty cool. One was Summer at the
Shout out, Summer.
Shout out to Summer at the Lighthouse Museum and Winery.
We never did try any of the wine.
We never tried any of the wine. That's okay.
That's a shame.
We got sidetracked talking to Summer.
Well, I heard her telling somebody that it is muscadine wine, but they cut the sweet with something. And I missed that part because I was talking to Myrtle the turtle in the bathtub. And I meant to go back and inquire, and I did not.
Why do you need to cut the sweet of muscadine wine?
Yeah.
I don't know. Inquiring why,
Don't
might
show
want
your
to know.
roots. Just don't show your roots.
Hey,
okay?
Chateau Alon has a Duncan Creek muscadine wine,
A very sweet
which
red.
is good stuff. So yesterday, what else about DeFusky that I didn't put in? That our friend Sandy, shout out to her, has relatives that grew up there, and we went to the cemetery and took some pictures, and I'm not sure if we sent it to her or not. If we didn't, Sandy message me. I'll send you the picture to, I think it's Pappy Burns.
Billy Byrne.
Billy
Well,
Byrne.
all of them. They're all there together.
Headstone, and that had a GI helmet on top and then money on top of the headstone, which was just neat to be able to talk to the boys about.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
What else did I not mention on the DeFusky video? Just how stinking cool it was.
That it's the largest, I think, unresolved money swindling case in the history of South Carolina.
Bankruptcy case, yes. The developer collected like $450 million
Or something insane.
from investors and then ran off with the money. So
Take me money and run Venezuela.
it was a taste of
Her
what
name was
Matilda, of what life in the islands will be like when we went to the little convenience store, because gas was $7.
Oh no, that was really nicely appointed.
Gas was $7 a gallon, and the chips were like $9 a bag.
They had fresh Swiss cake rolls in that store.
What's wrong with a stale Swiss cake roll? Am I showing my roots?
Yes.
They're still black, Michael. So yesterday we had some fog in the morning. We had a little bit of fog in the morning. Went out and walked on St. Catherine's Island, and I was having some kind of allergy attack or something and didn't take any pictures or video, and it's my regret from yesterday.
That's okay. We brought all the seashells back with us.
We brought all the seashells
All of
back.
them.
I
They're
carried a
beautiful.
lot of them.
I'll remember to bring a bag this time. Sorry about that.
So the beach, we were there not even at low tide. The beach was like 300 yards wide from the high tide part all the way down to where it was. And it could have been 2 days, it could have been 2 years since someone walked on that beach. It was awesome. We walked several miles, and Tracy got some shells. Not all the shells she wanted, but some shells.
I couldn't carry it anymore with all the plastic I had picked up. Is your phone overheating?
Is it?
I don't know. It just looks dark.
It's just dark. It's okay. I think it's okay. If not, this will just go in the dumpster. Anyway, Catherine's Island, St. Catherine's Island, gorgeous. If you're doing the switchbacks in Georgia, as people call it, stop by there. That's neat. We left there and passed Sepalo Island, and heard on the VHF somebody's like, "Found the bottom!" And we're in Georgia. We're 60 miles in Georgia. The South Carolina Coast Guard base was on it. Answered him within 15 seconds.
Like his buddy couldn't even answer him, and the Coast Guard was talking to him.
So he had a buddy boat, and they kept him on the VHF for about 5 minutes, and he's finally like, I think I'm fine. I just need to get my boat off this bar. Can I go do that? And we watched.
Unless you want to dispatch somebody to come pull me off.
It took us about 20 minutes to get to him. We slowed down and asked him if he needed assistance. His buddy was trying to pull him off, but we watched him for over a mile, and I don't think he got off. Based on the...
It was high tide. You don't run aground at high tide. It's bad to run aground at high tide. In the channel.
He had 6 more inches of high tide to go, but he was in the channel. He was 20 feet inside of the channel marker. He was funny though. When we motored by him slowly, he's like, "Found it!"
Well, I was watching him come down the river. He was coming, and stopped. And I was like, oh, he must be anchoring for the night. That's an odd place to hit a sandbar.
Yes. It was way out in the middle. There should not have been shoaling there based on the current. It was weird. But I don't know that they do very many soundings in Georgia, and I don't know that...
I mean, the only commercial traffic that comes through here is the dredge.
Right. And I don't know that he was running any kind of navigational
No.
equipment. He was dead reckoning it. Sounding with his keel.
I reckon I found the sandbar.
Reckon I found it. So
then Andy said, look, there's a little fog out there, but we can just cross Sepalo Sound.
looks like it's going to burn off.
You couldn't see your hand in front of your face.
It dropped 25 degrees in 5 minutes. Got cold. Everything was covered in condensation outside the boat, inside the boat. This ferry boat comes on the radio saying, "I'm making maneuvers in zero visibility," and
I'm at blah and I'm headed to blah. And I was like,
where was
where
blah?
did he say he was?
Where did
I
he
don't
say
want
he
to
was
find
going?
him.
I called him and had him repeat where he was. Like, we're throwing radar, we're throwing AIS, I don't see you.
We're getting in the mouth of this creek and we're going to stay there. And we did.
We did.
I slept good. Did you?
I woke up a few times, but
Well, I did too because you closed my hatch.
you closed it.
No, I didn't.
You closed it the first time.
No.
You did. You reached up and closed the hatch.
No, I closed the screen because you had closed the hatch.
Anyway, I closed the hatch. She's normally at the helm during the day, so I try to keep anchor watch for her. That's all I got to say about that. And this morning, about 7:30 a.m., the fog completely dissipated. I gave her till about 8:15 when I tried to wake her up. And about 8:30 when she poked her head up and said, "Why'd you wake me up? The fog's out there."
Micah came down and said, and woke me up and then said, "It's clear that way, but it's totally foggy that way. Isn't that the way we're going?" And I said, "Yes."
It was not totally foggy anyway. And about 20 minutes later, the fog started creeping back in, but it has burned off completely today.
Yes, it's beautiful.
We got passed by 7 identical boats with a couple of high-dollar Yamahas in the back and sporting GPS on it. I think they were contenders, like
Yeah, they
31-foot contenders with 3 people in high visibility gear.
And he said they were going to pull that little sailboat off the bar.
I think they were going to pull that little sailboat off the bar, climb up his rectum, search everything on his boat, make sure he was
Damn near killed it.
make sure he's in compliance with
All of it?
everything,
All the things?
all the things.
Do you have a PDF on board? Ma'am, I'm in 6 feet of water
Just trying to
in
get
the
my
middle of the ICW.
in the middle.
I can literally hug the channel marker beside me. I think I'm okay. But thank you for your concern.
Do you have flares? And
Can I just get your cell phone number? Thank you, Coast Guard.
We appreciate. And I don't think that was Coast Guard.
Give us.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Coast Guard has nice new contenders.
No. I'm talking about on the radio.
Oh, Coast Guard patrol boat went up first, then the contenders went up after this morning.
Yeah, that was a salvage crew. Anyway, we digress. So where are we now?
Where are we now? We are coming up on what?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I know where we're trying to go.
We're somewhere behind St. Simon's Island.
We're trying to get
To the end of St. Simon's Island because we're going to go to the beach.
to there, I guess. And I need to go to Jekyll Resort Marina to top off with petrol
And water.
and diesel and
Propane.
water and propane.
And get rid of some trash.
Get rid of a little bit of trash. We're not leaving any of the boys on shore. But for my friends that have not done the ICW, we're watching our equipment. At low tide, the lowest we've seen is some 8s, 9 foot in the channel.
Like 8.9. Not.
High tide, we're skirting along at 12 to 16 most of the time. There are a few switchbacks, but you can also go for 24 hours plus without seeing a soul. You can almost go for 24 hours without seeing a house.
Except that guy I just got cussed out by a little while ago. Did you see him? Inside?
No, I didn't.
He was like,
I didn't notice that.
dude, you draw 2 feet. You'll be okay.
You got your dinghy on top and your boat's listing
over
over
like
the
this.
side.
I was like, look at this little thing. That's wanting to go cruising. The Cubans come in bigger boats than that. Wow.
So we're enjoying Georgia ICW.
Oh, I know why he was listening. Because his helm's on that side of the boat.
It is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. There are anchorages available. Yes, there are restrictions about...
No, there's not a soul out here that cares.
No, there's not a soul out here that cares. There's restrictions that you can't anchor within 300 feet of a dock. You can go 6 miles without finding a dock. Or a recognized oyster bed, which is on the charts. There are miles between oyster beds.
Are there oyster beds still in Georgia?
Some
I've
I've seen.
like 2.
There's not many. The marinas are...
No, that's mud.
That's one?
That's mud.
Oh. There are some marinas, but not many. So make sure you're full of fuel. But it's gorgeous. And we'll hopefully get some video of Nick wanting to try to surf at St. Simon's.
Now that his toe is healed enough to get in the salt water, maybe?
His toe is hopefully healed. If not, we can borrow a machete from someone and just take the end of it off. Anyway, till next time, we love you guys. Pick up after yourselves. Tell your friends and
Please.
family
I
you
picked
love
up so
them.
much trash off that beach yesterday.
Spay and neuter your pets, especially you, Lily.
Ah, poor Lily.
Poor
She
Lily.
did. She took him.
Okay,
Okay.
and bye.